Hi, how you doing? I'm Adam Tracy, the director of Children's Lantern, and I wanted to talk to you today about several things that are very important to us. But first, I wanted to give you a few reports. There are some amazing things that we've gotten to do here this past couple of months, and some amazing things that we're doing in the future. The one thing that I wanted to tell you guys about real quick was this is just a backpack, and it looks like just a backpack. But through some of the donations, some of the things that we've gotten to do, we got to do a back to school bash last month that provided 150 kids that were going through foster care and adoption backpacks. It provided them haircuts, it provided them t-shirts, it provided them some hygiene products, and it came from you guys. It was things that we got to do through a program called the Back to School Bash, and it was all had school supplies. All the backpacks had school supplies in them. It was a great program. Another thing that we've really gotten to come alongside with several people to do, and these are new things, a lot of things that people don't really know a whole lot about. They're not that new. We've been doing them for a long time, but just so people know about them. This right here is a weighted blanket. And I know that people think, oh, it's just a blanket with some beads in it. These on the market, when people go to buy a weighted blanket, and this is something that's extremely therapeutic, they cost a lot of money. They're anywhere from $200 to $300, depending on how much they are. We have partnered with a whole bunch of people. We work with buying the materials, buying the things that they need, but we work with some of the ladies and they make these blankets. We really work hard on getting the weights that the people need. They have to fill out an application, but these are for kids who have trauma. And a lot of the kids that we deal with, they get these blankets, and it's just like having a hug, a nice warm hug around them. And it gives them soothing, it gives them just like this feeling of that they really need. We've given out 25 of these so far, and it looks like we're going to be, for the remainder of the year, we have about 30 more of them that are coming to us that we're going to be able to hand out and be giving out to kids who have trauma. This is just another program that we are super excited about that we have. We are constantly housing young ladies in trafficking that we've seen on a regular basis. And guys, these are just small snippets of some amazing things that we've gotten to see in them. And again, like I take back to this things with this weighted blanket. We had a young man who, and I say young man, he was 2 or 3 years old, and he could not go to sleep without sleeping between his dad's legs because he couldn't have that he had to have that pressure. And so it was just a hard thing for him to go to sleep. That weighted blanket helped him to fall asleep without having to fall asleep between his dad's legs every single night because of the trauma that he faced. So you got to understand those things that we're doing impact our kids on a greater basis, on a greater scale than you can imagine. You want to help, you want to be part. This is something simple. This is a raffle ticket. And we only have 450 of these Harley raffle tickets. And the really cool part about this is you don't have to buy one alone. But there's only 450, so you got to get one. And you have a chance to win some money. You have a chance to win $10,000 cash or $15,000 towards the Harley Davidson of you want, towards the, like I said, any Harley Davidson you want at Ben Breeze Harley Davidson. We also have a second prize of $1,000 cash. So there's those two things that you can get. But these, we only have 450, and we have 3 weeks left. You got to get one if you want one. It supports us, and it gives us the opportunity to do more things like the blankets and the book bags and the housing of our survivors. Guys, this is the biggest fundraiser we do every year. And it helps us really to just maintain what we can do on a yearly basis. If you can't do $100, and I know a $100 ticket, that's a lot of money. That is. Go together with someone else. You can split the prize if you win together. You can split it 50-50. You can go together with a couple of different people. I know it works. People have done, they go together and get lottery tickets together. Guys, trust me when I say this is a big deal to us. You are giving us the opportunity to do more, and you are getting a chance to win. The really cool part about this is if you don't win, your $100 is write offable if you write us a check. So you can do that. Another cool thing about this, or just so you know where you can get these, we have moved offices. We now are above Cabin Fever Coffee, but you can get this ticket at Cabin Fever Coffee. You can also email us or talk to us online. You can check us out on Facebook. You can connect with us on there, and can figure out a way to get you a ticket. Again, we are running out of these. We really want to get these all sold. If we have them all sold, it really helps us, again, to figure out our budget to do what we really need to do throughout the year. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for us in the past to help us do what we are doing to help kids, help helpless children. Thank you, and good luck with this, and I hope you win. Go buy a ticket.